not having. We're there.
Automation's working. Yes, we are there. Hey guys, welcome to the show. I am not. I'm RJ Murdoch. This is not Jake Mitchell.
I can be. And it'd take me about 2 years to grow out a beard, even remotely 1/3 of Jake's. No, but I'm Chris Seaman. I am a shaved Jake Mitchell.
Yeah. Sometimes there's a thing I
He's
call.
He's far more handsome. You just can't tell.
There's a thing I've dubbed myself. It's called Murdoch's Law.
Okay.
Murdoch's Law is when you're waiting for something to happen, and it doesn't seem like it's going to happen enough, start acting like it's not going to happen. And 80% of the time, it happens. But if it doesn't happen, you're ready for it. You're not all frustrated because you're ready to go. So Jake he walked in. I said, Jake, you're my Murdoch's Law. And I had set it up so he was going to come in case you didn't make it up.
So what you're saying is you do that to prepare for me being late every day.
No, I do that to make sure you get here.
Every professor, every employee in a meeting probably adhered to Murdoch's Law then in dealing with me. So there you go.
Yeah. So you said you were out and visiting Crab Island.
Oh, it was a great weekend. It was beautiful. I actually ventured out to Crab Island. I want to thank my buddy Ryan and Terry for putting us out there. We had a little DJ going on. Crab Island is officially just as beautiful as it's always been. It's crowded, but I'll give everybody a lot of credit. Maybe the government can't figure out how to do this, but the people of Crab Island can show how to space themselves out. You can be COVID compliant on Crab Island and enjoy yourself. And I've been out there for a lot of years, and I hadn't been. This is the first time this year because I was in a little busy trying to open a pizza place. And so to go out there and see that was very encouraging. That it just proves the point, without me getting into the politics and all, because I know it'll drive you crazy. But it proves the point that we can still function. And Destin is packed. Every day is the 4th of July. We are definitely getting all the people from around the country from whatever they're running from, whether it's a virus or social injustices or whatever. They're at the prettiest beach in the world.
And when you look at the globe or the national map, we are part of one of the safer areas to be in. When it comes
we were
no,
because
we still are.
There's a letter from the medical professionals going, please, Okaloosa County, issue a mandate for masks. But what I'm going to say is that out at Crab Island, when you're out there in the hot Florida sun, you're dipping in the salt water. I've not seen anything where it says a virus of any sort survives salt water, let alone chlorinated water.
They thrive on it. It all depends on the bacteria. Some bacteria do.
Bacteria, yes, but not. I'm just talking about a virus. And in the hot sun, and it was about 88 degrees out there, and it was just great to see that many people here spending some money, and a lot of locals out there having a good time. And it was. It was Crab Island. So
boating is natural social.
And then Sunday, I basically couldn't get out of bed. I was tired. It was exhausting out there. I hadn't been trying to park a big sailboat in a rip current.
Guess what time it is?
It's time for some shameless plugs.
Shameless plugs. Hey, if you're watching us live on Emerald Coast TV.
Let me tell everybody.
Facebook page. Yeah, Chris, if you haven't shared it yet,
I'm sharing it
go ahead and do that.
Boss.
We're also live on Roku and YouTube and Amazon Fire TV all at the same time. One of the kind of cool things to do. But also, if you've got an opportunity while you're here or after the show, go over to the What's Up Emerald Coast Facebook page and go ahead and like that. I think we're slowly coming up. It's like the numbers every day we look at. Maybe we get 1.5, stuff like that. And then
my uncle started liking the show.
There that he's going to be revamping here pretty soon. This is crabisland.com. It's one of the things he kind of enjoys.
Did you just say that so just like it's anticlimactically?
No,
that's one of those things.
Do you want people going to it now?
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay.
Look at that. That's exactly what the water looked like this weekend.
It was so very green. It was gorgeous out there. But we have some guests today.
We're gonna go right to them. I'm texting people that you're about to sing.
Right. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and bring in the callers.
I'd like anybody that would like to make a comment to the show to go to What's Up Emerald Coast and comment what song you'd like RJ to sing with our guests.
Oh, there we go.
All right, so go ahead and introduce them. Cause
One more day.
I knew it happened. I knew it happened.
That was one of the best musicals we
The
did.
theater guy. The
all right, without further
stage
ado,
never leaves the
we're going to
actor.
bring in the what do they call it when you do more than one person on the screen? You call it the grid, the whatever. All right.
You're the tech nerd.
Well, that didn't work
Yeah,
quite the way
you bring
it
them
did.
on and lose us. That's probably a good thing for everybody on the show.
Okay. We
got 'em
will
on
be
there?
No, they're not showing up on here. I have to restart it again.
If you
because
don't bring them on,
something happened.
I'm gonna have to sing.
You know what happened? I think I know what happened.
And then Jake's probably gonna have. What do you do, Jake? You do bass back there, or are you?
Jake's not.
I just got Hawks takes.
That's great. That's like your own bumper sticker.
There we go.
The
All
one
right.
guy in Okaloosa County on the back of his car says, "All I got is Hawks takes."
Every once in a while,
There we
this
go.
is what we
There
get.
they are.
We get the folks
The
that
future of America
Hey,
performance.
we've
right
got
there.
several people on the screen. This is the first time we've had two from two different Zoom screens on at the same time.
I'm proud of you, RJ.
Well,
Let's take
no.
a moment. I want you guys to understand something.
If I-
This is a big moment in the show for RJ, and I give him a lot of credit because I asked the question, did I even close the door? That's my only job, if I close the door.
When Jake's here, you don't have to worry about
Okay,
that.
fair enough.
He's
So
taking
good job,
care.
RJ. We got
Hey,
two of them on here.
We've got Joseph Greer and Skylar Smith from Northwest Florida State College. How you doing, guys? Let me make sure your audio's up. Up.
Baby steps.
He
brother.
praised me too soon.
Baby steps. Hey, guys, how are you today? How's the school today?
We are great. Thank you so much for having us.
All right, so I understand that you guys have something coming up here, an audition of some sort. Joseph, can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yes, sir. This is a brand new vocal group, that will premiere in the fall of this year at Northwest Florida State College, where the students will be awarded a full scholarship to the college. That student does not even have to be a music major, but the one qualifying factor is they must have a 2.5 GPA. Skylar is going to be the vocal instructor for this group. I will be the music producer, and we will both arrange for this group and produce their sound and image. So we're pouring our skills into these students with a focus on what it means to be an excellent musician. That goes for practicing, performing, social behavior, etc. My standards, of course, being based on Berklee College of Music and the Boston Conservatory standards. And for Skylar, the University of Mobile, and most importantly, the group she was in, the Voices of Mobile.
Yeah, Skylar, can you tell us a little bit about the Voices in Mobile that you were part of?
Yes, absolutely. So I was in Voices of Mobile out of the college University of Mobile. It falls under the umbrella, though, of the Roger Breland Center for Performing Arts. It's an ensemble that has been, I want to say, for about 17 years. This might be their 18th year coming up. And they have traveled all over the world performing vocally. It's a group of about 16 students. And they've traveled from Israel they've just recently last year went and sang at the White House and Carnegie Hall. They've done USA tours, traveling from California back to New York. And they've really just gone everywhere. And then they also perform frequently in their own community within Mobile. And it's just, they have a standard of excellence, not only musically, but it's on the platform and off the platform. It's a group of students who are just devoted to their musical success as well as their academic success and personal success. So it's been a great year, or they have just done a great job. And I was blessed to be in the group for 2 years and trained under Roger Breland, who Dr. Stevenson knows and is very fond of the work that he's done. And so that's kind of what has inspired Dr. Stevenson and us to start this group, is to start a group that's of this caliber, like Voices of Mobile.
So out of that list of requirements there, Joseph, basically you're saying I'm still qualified right up until I have to sing, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, I had all the grades and all the other stuff, but so I've got a chance. I'm looking for something to do because I quite don't have my store open yet. But let me ask you, you guys' resumes are fantastic, and I commend you on the success you've had, and I know you're super talented, and you certainly are a great asset for Northwest Florida State College and Northwest Florida College. Sorry,
It is State College.
Is it still State College?
It is a state
well,
college.
not in my mind. I'm promoting it. So, Anyway, you guys, there's no doubt you're talented. But I'm going to ask you the tough question because people call me crazy for opening up a store in the face of what's going on in our world. So tell me a little bit. I'm sure you've put some groups together and you've had some great success. So talk about some of the challenges of how your operational motions right now have had to be different than what you've done in the past. What challenges you're facing and how are you overcoming them so this can be a huge success in the fall?
Go ahead, Skylar.
You quickly went, go ahead, Skylar.
Well, I would say just starting with the audition process in general. Typically, you come in, you schedule a time, and you audition for a group of people. But our auditions are looking a little bit different. Our first step is a video. So we're wanting people to send in 2 videos, just showcasing different styles, different genres that they can sing. And that's the first step. Then we'll watch the videos. And then our hope is to do an in-person callback. But if not, again, it's going to be, a callback that'll be virtually through Zoom. And that's the great thing about Zoom and FaceTime is that if we want to have an interview portion of an audition, we can do that through Zoom. And there's nothing that's lost without being able to be in the same room as someone. We're able to communicate and ask them the questions we need to know and also get to hear them sing. If it's one person, this past semester, beginning in March, we went online at the college. So I was teaching voice lessons at the college through Zoom. And so we've become accustomed to listening to people sing through Zoom, and we can assess their abilities and their talents virtually just as well as we can in person.
That's awesome. So, Joseph, let me, you said in the beginning that before the show that you're kind of the production guy at the top of organization at the top of the organization. So, are there some advantages of doing this virtually in terms of reaching out to more people, recruiting more people? Is your funnel a lot larger? And in doing so, a lot of the challenges any organization finds right now is it's always been a challenge for cost, especially anything artistic related at a school. And I respect that, and I know it's a challenge. But in this case, the cost of doing this via Zoom, as Skylar just pointed out, doing 2 videos really is not putting the cost on the school. Are you able then to adjust and put what resources you have? And that's a very small pair of air quotes. I'm really trying to put them tight together there for you. Are you able to put the resources you have in better places you couldn't before?
So The Voice is something that we are really looking into. They were able to, that's the TV show, The Voice.
Okay.
They were able to, obey the rules of 6 feet and really sterilize everything, keep everything clean. Vocal health is always important, but this time, overall health is extremely important. But The Voice was able to really pull off getting top-notch, top production, top-of-the-line videos from these singers who were performing in their living rooms and perhaps a few outside in their backyard. So we will be able to do that. The school, the Northwest Florida State College, has the resources, the talent, and the supplies to be able to pull off an excellent virtual show. So, and like you said, we will be reaching, instead of several thousand like the Maddie Kelly can handle, we have,
the world.
Possibility of reaching
the world is your oyster.
100,000.
Yeah. So Skylar, let me ask you something. When you get all those videos in, how hard is it? It's one thing for me to stand in front of you and sing, and you can tell quickly that I am horrible. But how hard is it for you to go through somebody's videos and realize and account for if I'm singing into this device or a tablet or maybe my computer, for me to be able to get to that next level, and I might not have the equipment I need at home, how do you, because it says on your screen there, you're a voice and theory. Is that part of the theory? Is that part of understanding what people's skills truly are? You don't want to kick somebody to the curb because their audio sucks. Is that a factor?
Well, I think in the videos that we've been getting, surprisingly, it has been just videos. You know, some people in their homes, some people in their bathroom on their phone or on their laptop.
In their bathroom where their acoustics are better. Yeah, there you go.
Right.
So singing in the shower became a real thing.
Yes, but I've been surprised at the quality of the videos that we've gotten, that their voice is still coming through, their performance is still coming through in the video. And so we've been grateful for the videos that we've gotten. They're not, they're not professionally done, but the quality that we're getting is still able to showcase their talent and their skills enough that we can say, okay, they've got what it takes. They've got the talent. So.
Excellent.
And just to follow up on that.
Go ahead.
Sorry, just to follow up on that, anyone who, might have dropped their phone and they don't have a way of recording or filming themselves, the most important thing is to reach out to us by email. And that is the email voicesofNWF@NWFSC, Northwest Florida State College. .edu, and we will take care.
We've got that on the screen right below down here. So
and you'll send me a phone to sing into?
I won't be sending a phone, but we can arrange something. Maybe I can meet you on the beach where we're 6 feet apart or something. We got great lighting.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. If I have to sing in the shower, you're probably going to want to send me the phone. I think
we got the newest Emerald Coast TV web series show here. We're going to call it Voices Emerald Coast, Zoom style. We're going to bring in these.
I think RJ is your perfect recruiting platform right here to let them sing here. And then he'll forward them on.
And these guys, they know that I have been involved with the college ever since 1996 when the Maddie Kelly Arts Center began. And I've actually been lucky enough to actually record almost every performance done on that main stage from them. I have over 24 plus years worth of footage from concerts, from the show choirs, from the symphony.
Are you trying not to be their other judge?
Yeah, that's a possibility. No, because my wife would then judge me judging them.
Yeah, that's it.
Because my wife was also a member of the dance fraternity. However, so this leads into my next question, because is the Voices now taking over for the other three ensemble groups that we had over there, the Bella Voce, the Madrigals, and the show choir? Is it an add-on to the group, or is it just are we putting those off to the side till we get regrouped with our instructors? Because I know there's a lot of changes going on here, and I know that's probably a big question. I'm not sure how much you can answer to that, Joseph.
So in no way are we trying to smash, or we're not trying to smash any group. We got to have all of them. They are phenomenal groups that have been around for a while. You can ask members of the community. Nobody has a bad word to say about them. Now, recently, like you said, we're going through a lot of changes. Now, Skylar was in charge. One group that has been smashed is Bella Voce. Just for the moment, she was in charge of this, and now she must put, all her efforts into this new group. But the other groups are up and running. The other staff and faculty are going full throttle. So we are thriving the best we know how, and we are in full recruitment mode in the midst of a pandemic. So
there you go. Well, I'm going to have to commend you, being in charge. When you said right from the beginning that the two of you guys are putting this together, you get a lot of credit from me for taking on the task during a pandemic. That's kind of why we started this show, was to talk about people finding ways to bring back some normalcy, but using technology and making adaptations. I tried to make my own word there, Skylar. See how we did that? You're running off on me. You were making words up yourself earlier. And but how we basically make adjustments to do what we are passionate about. And I commend you. That's I have no doubt you will be a huge success. And there's a lot of talent over there. We have a great educational facility over there at Northwest Florida. It does a fantastic job. I know here in this studio we talk a lot about the sports side of it. Jake back there is an analyst for everything that's sports over there for sure, and then RJ filming it all. But this brings another element to it to highlight for the school, and I commend you guys for doing it this time in our world's history and going global. You got to think global now, and because that's going to help you fill it locally to get the team you want. And I wish you all the best. And if we can help you in any way downstream, don't hesitate to reach out.
Absolutely. So thank you very much for joining us. And
I still can sing. I want to try out though. Don't think I'm not trying out.
I had considered it myself because I don't know if I need
said all that nice stuff. So
I don't know if I need the free
"I'll
scholarship
try it
or
out."
not, but maybe there could be
I want a scholarship.
the Voices Senior Edition or the
We are
great.
excited for that audition video and shout.
That's just
Or maybe we do a highlights. Hey, it's possible. Maybe we could do like a highlight of the auditions themselves could actually be a part of a show.
You and I would be on the
in
outtakes.
itself, where we kind of do.
We would be on the outtakes.
Skylar, we can
make a
announce.
video.
We can announce the winners by like doing it. Here's what this. It'd almost be like Americans Idol for the most part, because that's one of the things I noticed when I was doing the Okaloosa County School District choir, that everybody was singing individually to their phones. That some of them actually, I need to forward to you guys because there are some good voices on those kids, and they could definitely use it. But I'm not going to sort through them. I'll let you suffer through some of the other ones first, so you guys can find the gems in that.
Yeah,
so,
there you go.
So I appreciate it. We took a lot more time than we had planned, but it was all good information. I hope people go ahead. I'm going to make sure that there's links in our posts to the email address as well as the poster as well. And hopefully you guys will share that as well, and we get that word around. So I'm looking forward to an announcement in about 2.5 weeks of who the voices are.
So come back and tell us.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for having us, and this has been a great help to the college.
All right. Thanks
Glad
a
to
lot.
have you guys.
Take care, Joseph. Take care, Skylar. Bye-bye.
So what we're saying, RJ, is I've got a chance, but most likely I will be on the Outtakes reel. So I can accept that in advance. All I want is a chance. But I've done my share of singing, but not anywhere where I'm going to brag about it.
So
that's
just
for
one more
sure.
time, we're going to put that on the bottom there, that if you want to audition, just take out your phone while you're driving, sitting in traffic in Destin.
No, not while you're driving.
Or if you want to be in the shower. I know that's going to be kind of a unique video for them to observe.
There's the link.
But July
There's
13th,
the link,
it was
people.
originally a Friday. They actually pushed it back to give everybody a little bit more time. But you can send it to the Voices of NWF at nwfsc.edu.
So what happened in history today, RJ? I'm hungry.
Hey, we should bring up those plugs. All right, so we get
This is what happened this time last year, in case you forgot, pre-pandemic life.
Right.
This is what we celebrated a year ago.
We look at what most people don't know what day this is. Actually,
It's the 29th of June.
to not do, but sometimes it's a really unknown national day that somebody decided we should celebrate this every year.
Did you know, RJ, that today we are almost halfway through the year?
Well, that was.
It doesn't feel like it.
You remember,
It feels like 3 years.
National Leon Day last Friday was on the
Yeah.
25th, 6
Yeah.
months from Christmas.
Yeah.
So you haven't started your shopping yet. This month, what do we have
So
for
we got-
today?
I see food.
Oh, of
That
course.
looks good, too.
This is actually kind of a cool thing.
It looks oh, yeah, eat all
National
day long.
Almond Butter Crunch
All day
Day.
long.
What is that?
Yeah. It doesn't even matter.
Chocolate over butterscotch
No,
or caramel?
it's
What is it?
It's a butter crunch, kind of like a peanut brittle type of substance, but made with almonds.
Oh, toffee.
Yeah.
Toffee. It's
Like a toffee, there you
Chocolate
go.
over toffee.
There you go. Something's ringing in my ear.
Something's ringing in the air. We got some.
Somebody's
unusual things going.
chiming in, going, "I want some almond butter crunch."
All right.
don't
It's
know.
National Camera
Yeah,
Day.
That's
It's
right.
not-
Look at how look at the smile on your face.
It's not video cameras. It's just, but it's
Yeah.
actually celebrates the fact that we've been recording
So
history.
how do you celebrate National Camera Day? You
I
take
mean,
pictures of cameras?
George Eastman was the first person. To actually making photos affordable.
Okay.
With the Kodak, Eastman Kodak.
Okay. Well, Kodak
So-
did the paper, didn't he? Because Eastman did the camera.
No. Well, that's possible. I think you're right.
I don't know. You should
I know.
know these things on National Camera
Well,
Day.
I only read what they post on
I don't
the website.
remember Kodak making a lot of cameras. I know they made a lot of paper.
Well, they started off with the cameras.
Okay.
Yeah.
I take to it.
Yeah. They made cameras affordable. And another food thing, National Waffle Iron Day.
Celebrating the piece of equipment. Okay, I'm okay with that.
Well,
I'm okay
it's
with
been
that.
around since 1859.
Yeah,
But it wasn't really popular in the home until it became electrified.
And now
by
it's in
General
every
Electric
microtel
in
lobby.
1918 or so.
In every microtel lobby across the country.
Those are the best ones. The ones that you
absolutely.
can flip over.
You can go there and send your kid over there and go, here's a cup of batter.
I mean,
make your
I've
breakfast
had
and leave me alone.
the closed one for years, and then when I finally found over at Walmart, I think they had one that you could twist and turn.
Yeah. That's what they have in hotel lobbies is the one you flip over.
I miss not having kids in the house anymore because I used to love doing waffles.
That's for another show. But you know, I had a Disney Princess waffle one. I had a Mickey Mouse one.
Well, and it's funny because they used to put like emblems, back in the 1800s. They were like national, crests.
You would put
knights
Kodak in the middle of your waffle if it was a Kodak.
We would put "What's up, Emerald Coast?"
Yeah, that's a big waffle. That's a big waffle.
So that's pretty much it for the day. I mean, we're kind of out of time.
It's Monday.
It's basically, if we look at the news, everything's COVID. It's all COVID.
That is not a compliment. Everything is COVID.
Yeah.
But you know what?
But it's always been like, okay, when people not wear masks. Now, today, they're actually like blaming it's all the young people's fault.
They're not taking it serious. They're not. Look, there's a letter in the paper today from medical personnel in the community saying, hey, they're begging the county to make it mandatory. There's a reason why. At the end of the day, we're up to 22 cases a day.
I missed the mask requirement thing from the county.
Yeah, that was on
Is it a
paper.
Is it a web or is it on the paper?
It's in the web, but it's in the paper. At the end of the day, yes, we're testing more, but that just means we're identifying more cases. And people, all I can say is when I say stay rational, wear a mask. Stay distance.
All right.
Spray RJ down with sanitizer.
I have some numbers I want to run with you after the show because
there we go.
I want to get your take on it. You're the numbers guy.
Bring it to an end, and we're going to be back
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
All right. So again, we want to thank Joseph Greer and Skylar Smith for joining us over at Northwest Florida State College to promote the latest ensemble group that will be traveling and becoming nationally distributed, globally distributed via the internet. The Voices. So go ahead and get an opportunity to audition for that. And with that being said, I have nothing more to say at this point, except for one thing. It's official. I'm going to make my announcement. I am officially never ever running for an office.
Stay rational, my friends.
Take care. Okay.